Genesis 1 verse 28 says, "So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female. He created them, God blessed them, and said to them, 'Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, and every living thing and creature that moves the ground.'" The Bible says that God created human in the image of God, that we, human, has resembled to look like God. An image of our Creator with our faces, our hands, our legs, and our feet. We are not created to be a God or even close to be a God. The Creator made us to be a human that looks like Him. Contrary to many beliefs or claims that it was the demons who created the lesbians and gays, or collectively known as the LGBTQIA+. God also created them just like you and me and everyone in this world who has nose, has ears, brain, and heart. Everyone that looks like God, but just human, with no superpowers to make miracles. It just so happens that these people have different gender preferences or sexual orientations. Like me, loving to egg and rice on breakfast while you eat cereals, and none of us give a damn. In the website thepinknews.com, they have listed 9 historical figures that includes Leonardo da Vinci, William Shakespeare, King James IV, King James I, and Julius Caesar, to name a few that are member of the LGBTQIA+. In the medieval period, relationship with the same sex has existed, but these people makes a lot of difference in the world we live today. Some of the greatest scientists, according to discovery.com, like Francis Bacon, known for the scientific method, and Florence Nightingale, a famous statistician who have fallen in love with May Smith, has made a remarkable note in the technology today. Note that these are all gays and lesbians. The LGBTQIA+ is an abbreviation for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, and more. These terms are used to describe a person's sexual orientation or gender identity, but for some, they define them as immoral and sinful. Personally, I see nothing wrong being included in this kind of society. And what I see, these people have being surpassed the abilities and talent of a typical straight person, and has exceptional intellectual or creative abilities. I'm not saying that they are greater than us, but I see them as equally competitive being. Nowadays, Elton John, Ellen DeGeneres are some famous member of the society that influence us. It's just ironic that people judge them because of their preferences or even the way they act. They find it annoying to see a gay laughing out loud, but they find it sexy to see a girl's giggle in the crowd. Funny how they look down on transgender who wears extravagant clothes than a man or woman who almost walks bare naked in the street. I'm calling to plead us, youth, that we should change way we treat people in the society. The dark era of condemning these people needs to come to an end. We should more be neutral and non-discriminatory because all of us are created and loved by our Creator, that each has right hand and has obligation for each one of us. It's just we are born differently, we have powerful minds, and strong spiritual beliefs.